Jason? Jason!
He and the goddess left like an hour ago.
Where are they? This is an emergency. I have to talk to him.
Oh, fear not, Valkyrie. Like blonde one, Jack was at your service. Your wish is my command.
Then find Jason. He's the only one who can save me. Jason, I'm going to have to marry Sonny.
Why would Mr. Corinthos, sir, want to force you into not-so-wedded bliss?
Because apparently saving his life wasn't good enough. Now he wants to take the one that I was supposed to have with Jax away so I can keep his butt out of jail.
Look, I so don't follow.
Okay. Sonny couldn't stand the fact that I was moving on with my life. So he sent Jax on a wild goose chase just so I wouldn't marry him. So I barged into Sonny's office to confront him, and if I hadn't barged in when I did, Sonny would have been the one with the bullet in his head instead of Alcazar. Do you get it?
Wait. Mr. Corinthos, sir, wasted Evil Al?
No, Alcazar is alive for now. But even if he survives, Rick is going to charge Sonny with attempted murder, and he's going to call me as a witness, and I will be forced to testify. The only way I don't have to testify is if I marry Sonny, because I can't be forced to testify against my husband. That is what's going on.
No, you see, that's so righteous, because not only do you get to save Mr. Corinthos, sir, and have him, like, in your debt forever, you get to share in his offshore deal.
I am in love with another man, okay? I am madly in love with another man, and he just may be the most perfect guy in the world. Do you get that? The most perfect guy. He is sweet, he is kind, and he is understanding to an extent. If I call off this engagement and I marry Sonny, I will lose Jax forever. Do you get that?
See, it's just like Army for Asgard.
What?
Oh, come on, you're kidding. You're kidding, right? Army, hold on. Army for Asgard. Okay, see, there's this really hot Valkyrie like yourself named Bryn who's condemned by this guy Odin, who's this Norse god who's condemning her to marry beneath her. When
what the hell does this have to do with me?
Yeah, everything. Okay, see, Bryn has to get the goods on the bad dude so she can be with the good dude. Now, in your case, it's dudes, plural. See, no. Expose the DEA has a secret alliance with Evil Al. The mafia marriage is donezo.
Rick was working with Alcazar?
Well, only since, day one.
Can you prove it?
Evil Al paid me a stack of cash to doctor up this flash drive with some bogus info. Now, he said it was a special project for the DA. Now, had I known it was going to be used to frame the goddess, I totally would have punked.
That's why Alcazar grabbed you and Lulu, to cover up his plan with Rick.
Yeah, and if Stone Cold hadn't busted in when he did, it would have been lights out for me.
We're going to need proof on this. Do you get that?
Yeah, forget it. I could totally recreate all this stuff on the flash drive, but we'd still need the original to compare it to, and knowing our lovely DA, that's going to be next to impossible.
Man, Rick took a risk teaming up with Lorenzo. And you know what? Knowing Lorenzo, he kept some kind of an insurance plan. Prove up the deal so he could blackmail Rick, which is exactly why Rick would want Alcazar dead.
Mystery solved. Maybe some gratitudes in order? See, usually a Valkyrie would bestow a mere mortal with some mead and a kiss, but in lieu of a tragic lack of mead... Valkyrie?
I have... I'm terribly sorry.
Must be one important phone call.
Well, I'm a slave to my business.
Good luck.
Thank you. It's nothing to worry about. Just a minor distraction. It'll end exactly as we agreed.
Well, Rick may be right about one thing. Even though he's self-serving, I don't know how to protect you. I don't know who your enemies are, and I don't know how to protect me or your daughter. Lorenzo, my Lorraine needs you. I need you. Please, wake up.
Any change?
I thought I made it clear that you weren't welcome here.
You know what, Sky? We can get into another pointless fight about what happened to Lorenzo, or we can say what's done is done and move on.
I find it hard to believe that you would move on quickly. This was Sonny lying here from recovering from a bullet that Lorenzo put in his head.
I can't change what happened to Lorenzo.
No, you can't. So why are you here, Carly?
Because I thought that maybe we could help each other.
Well, that's funny. Rick just got through making the same offer.
That's because Rick is probably the one who tried to kill Lorenzo.
My brother, sure.
So, blackmailing Rick.
I try to stay as far away from Lorenzo's business as possible.
You live with the guy you know if somebody visits. Did Rick ever meet with Lorenzo? Sky, I'm not asking you to betray him, okay? I just want to help you. If Rick was being blackmailed, he'd have every reason to want Lorenzo dead. If you know something, you have to tell me. It's the only way to keep him safe.
You don't give a damn if Lorenzo lives or dies, okay? So don't come in and pretend that you do. You only care about keeping Sonny out of prison.
You're damn right, because he's the father of my children, and I will do anything for them.
Yeah, well, my daughter needs her father. And your children's father shot him, so why should I
And
begin
Rick
about
is
helping
standing
you?
back, laughing at both of us. He is pulling the strings. Rick put Sonny and Alcazar at each other's throats, hoping that one would kill the other, and he wanted to prosecute whoever survived. Now, you think Lorenzo would want Rick Lansing walking away, winning the whole thing, do you?
Okay, fine. Lorenzo and Rick had some business dealings of some kind. And Lorenzo strongly implied that he was holding something over Rick's head.
Diane thinks this case... Well, this is quite a surprise. I would have bet good money that you would have dragged your feet as long as possible before you came in to make a statement on Alcazar's shooting. That is, Sonny's attempt to murder him.
It was self-defense.
Oh, careful, Carly. Anything you say in this office is admissible in court. If you want to avoid a charge of perjury, I suggest maybe you wait for your lawyer to arrive.
I didn't come here to make a statement. I came here to make you an offer. Drop all charges against Sonny, or spend the rest of your twisted, miserable life rotting in a prison cell.
For what exactly?
You made your own murder attempt. You poisoned Lorenzo Alcazar in the hospital to stop him from blackmailing you. Want to make a deal?
Carly thinks it may...
I thought you were going to get away with it, didn't you?
What exactly do you think you know, Carly?
You teamed up with Alcazar to frame Sam. Then he told Spinelli that the doctored flash drive was a special project just for you. But then your frame job backfired on you because Alcazar got a hold of the flash drive before you could destroy it. So he had you boxed in a corner, and there was nothing you could do about it, Rick, except wait. And wait you did, until Sonny shot Alcazar in self-defense. And you thought, hey, this is the time I can make my move. So with poor Alcazar lying there in his hospital bed, you went in to finish him off. How am I doing so far?
It's an interesting theory.
Really? One I'll keep to myself if you drop all the charges against Sonny.
Carly, come on, we're leaving.
No, I'm about to make a deal with Rick.
Oh, that we are. See, unfortunately, Carly, you're wrong about me trying to kill Alcazar. See, at the time of the incident, I was with the State Attorney General's office, along with 20 other witnesses who...
Then you had someone else do it,
I didn't
Rick.
commit any crimes.
Yes,
you,
you did.
however, just did. You see, your loyal little ex-wife here and just blackmailed me into trying to drop the charges against you. That's called extortion, sweetie.
I'd love to see you prove it, Rick.
And wait you did, until Sonny shot Alcazar in self-defense.
How am I doing so far?
On the next General Hospital.
We are not getting back together.
You don't live to regret it.
So, what is it you want to know about me this time?
You can't arrest me.
You attempted extortion. It's on tape.
It's only evidence if you use it, and I can guarantee you won't.
There's my son down there!